Right guys, hello, welcome back to Skylines, and we're carrying on with Whitford Peak. So we've got to crack on with this road junction, and also thinking about the railway. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with how things are looking, and I'm pleased that the map is up on Steam now. So if you want to download this on Steam guys, the link is down below, and if you're watching on the stream right now, someone will post it in the stream for you. So I know people asked for me to get this map up on Steam. Well, I've done it now, it's there, you can download it, it's all good. I've also linked everything that you need on the page for what you actually require for it and stuff. Looting a suggestion for... I don't need a solution, there's no problem. You don't have to post solutions to problems which don't exist. National Highway, independent... What's that solution to, though? It looks like a... It just looks like a T-junction. I'm still waiting for the Aurora ending. I know that'll be coming up. A double roundabout action to fix... Guys are actually posting links now as to like what we can be doing right here. Double roundabout action to create the industrial highway. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I really should start to look at real life roads a little bit more, I guess. Sometimes, because I think there are some really great junction solutions in real life, and I think sometimes it is actually worth looking at those. Yeah, I think that would actually work pretty good, actually. Thank you for that one. That's a good idea then, Nugan. Yeah, so what... The only trouble is that often in real life they take up a great amount of space. Maybe what we need to do is scrub this road. No, I don't want to do that. Right, it's happening. Buckle up. It's gonna happen. Right, first of all, I'm going to destroy my beautiful... Well, we're going to get rid of this power for now. So, let's get rid of that. Everyone's like, oh god. I'm just going to delete this. I'm also going to delete my beautiful junction, which has got all this time and effort put into it. Sorry, trucks, you're going to get deleted. I'm going to delete this bit of road. I'm going to delete these. And delete a little bit of this road here. Now, also need to delete all of them. Pretty sure there's another way of doing that, but I'm doing it this way. Still a load of decals down, as you can see. A lot of cracked road decals and other sort of decals. I spent ages decaling up this junction. And how long did it stay there? No time at all. Right, I think that's all of them now. Now my plan here is, see, obviously I could just leave this road connecting to here, but the problem is I don't really like that because it's connecting to a residential. It's supposed to be a bypass, not like a main road. What's that, 3 names? We need a roundabout emote. Oh no. The trouble is I don't stream if I stream Skylines like 2 days a week, then I probably would do more Skylines emotes, but it's like, it's not really the main thing we tend to stream. Okay, so... But it could be. Yeah, so I know what I'm going to do here, but the question is, what are we going to do here? Because, arguably, don't necessarily need 2 roads. I tell you what we could do. We could make this road, this little bit right here, so that it's only used by residential traffic. So we basically put cars only. It's cars only going up this road, no heavy traffic. So that would be what we could do. So we just need this, no, this, vehicle restrictions. And then, isn't there a thing where like you can do between 2 points or something? Wasn't that like a thing? Yeah, here we are. Like, apply vehicle restrictions to all road segments between 2 junctions. Yeah, so basically I think we select up. So what we would have is cars and taxis, but like no buses, no heavy industry. Definitely recycling, no problem. Definitely, no, they just ban those 2 things. So then we apply vehicle restrictions to all road segments between 2 junctions. Bang. Okay, there we go. So now it applies that penalty like all the way down to the next junction. So now that whole piece of road is protected. Perfect. So now that means that only residential traffic probably, or maybe some car commuting traffic, will use this road. But most of the other stuff is going to have to go down there. Luton, do you enjoy it enough to stream it twice a week? Because you do, then go ahead. The problem is not do I enjoy it enough to stream it twice a week? The answer to that is yes, I enjoy it enough. The problem is I'm not just a streamer. So I do streaming, like I do this full time, but I'm just like a full time producer. I'm not a full time YouTuber or full time streamer. I'm a full time producer. So I do streaming and I do YouTube. Now I have to have time to plan, build, edit, upload, do all that other stuff for YouTube. I also have to have time to upload this to YouTube. And the thing is, let's say I produce like 5 or 6 episodes of this a week, just from one stream, right? Well, that's like 5 or 6 hours worth of content. And then if I upload all of that stuff to YouTube in 1 week, I don't know whether people are going to have enough time themselves to get through that content, which is why I tend to release on YouTube like 3 times a week, 1 episode, and then leave a day in between, so that people have enough time to sit down and get to grips with it. Because otherwise, you just end up saturating your YouTube channel with so much content, and people can't watch it. They just don't have enough physical time to watch it. I remember talking to another YouTuber on a trip I was recently on, and he was saying a friend of his was trying to do YouTube, trying to get into it and make it in YouTube. And this guy, he was making content, and the content was good, but he was just putting so much content on his channel because he was like, people are going to want to see my content. And he was just oversaturating his channel. And the thing is, what you got to remember is, each person in a day is going to have to work, probably see their family, maybe watch some TV, and then they maybe sit down and watch YouTube. And then on YouTube or streaming, they may watch 1 or 2 or many different people. So if you're putting in more than like a video which is like an hour on that day, it's not a question of can you find people that want to watch it. It's a question of those people watching it, how much time are they going to have available to actually watch that content. So that's the thing. Those people are noobs. You can watch some LT videos during work and school. I know. But you get what I'm trying to tell you, is that it's often not constructive to oversaturate your YouTube channel. And this is what I'm saying. So another thing is that a lot of people have often said, like, oh, LT, why do you split the channels? Why do you do like this channel and then also your main channel? It would be much better to just put it all on one channel. Yes and no. Basically, for a long time, I had everything on one channel. But do you know what I found? I found that by posting my other content like Skylines on the main channel, what that does is it just pushed my other videos down. People didn't see them, the views dropped off, and it also mixes it all together, which often doesn't work. So, no, it's actually... it's much better to have 2 distinct channels, even though, I don't know. Anyway, that's where I'm at with that. Right, so, anyway, let's get back to this. So that road is working now. Now, the next thing is going to be... Well, actually... No, yeah, that's okay. Alright, so, we're going to have to delete out this road, sadly. Okay. All that... man, it's a pain, because... Where I'm at with this is that this connection here makes sense to this. I suppose I always have to make another mini roundabout right here. So many roundabouts. Or maybe we rethink this connection here completely. But then what can this area be? This could be a whole different area, I feel. But we've got to be careful here, because if I just keep thinking like, oh yeah, I'm going to expand into this area, then you stop having like small towns. You start just expanding. So I've got to be careful that I don't just sort of fill space for the sake of filling it. I'm going to temporarily take this road out because I don't think it's going to be necessary, but I'm going to come back to thinking about what I want to do there. Use the new highway to connect industry to the city, Luton. Industry to the city. Oh, well, obviously, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Yeah, of course that's what will happen. But my point is that I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to actually connect all this stuff up. But we'll worry about this bit here first, and we'll come back to that other bit later. So, I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the roundabout, one roundabout here, and then another bit over here. But first, I need to raise up some land. I also probably need to delete out this stuff right here, because as destructive as this is going to be, this is going to have to go. Sorry, people that spent a really long time building up their business and working really hard. Sorry about that. The government has bought your land. Okay, right. So let's get rid of this. Now, yes, the greater good. They're making sacrifice. We appreciate their sacrifice, you know. Okay, so let's think. So what we want to do is we want this land flattened. There's going to be a bit of terrain alteration here, which I actually don't do very often most of the time. So what we need is this level. So we need to flatten this area of land out. So you just need to make sure that this is the same level going through there, which it is. And then, what's that? Well, they put a bypass through the family business. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I'm doing right now. You're lucky there's no election in Whitford Peak looking. I know, right? Right, the next thing I want to do is I want to raise up this bit of land to about this level. So I actually want to raise this up. Damn, that strength is quite high. I want to raise this piece of land up over here. And we'll tie it all in and make it nice. I'm going to have to delete out that bit of road right there, but we'll bring it back. I'm also going to have to get rid of these pylons temporarily. Okay. So yes, we're going to fill this in, and I will deal with that little bit over there in a minute. So this is a proper building project, as it were. Right, then we're going to have to smooth those edges off a little bit. This is where having spent a lot of time actually in the editor, sort of doing the editing part of this, comes in quite handy. Right, okay, there we go. So, that's our little area, which we can build on in a minute, and then we'll have to fix this bit up over here. Okay, so, let's think. Okay, first of all, let's get the highway coming through here so we know where we are. So, I'm just going to go through there like that. And then we need to come back again. So let's just do that. Perfect, that actually worked very quickly and easily. I'll tidy up this bit in the middle here later. Okay, so that's our highway coming through for now anyway. Okay, right, so that's there. Now, what we need to do is we need to get the little bits that we're going to do with this. Now, the issue is I have literally just started to build where I'm probably going to need some actual space, which is unfortunate. But also we haven't spent a lot of time over on this bit, so it's not the end of the world either. We could actually make like an interesting... Oh, do you know what we could do? Yeah, we could make like a staggered roundabout. Oh, this could be pretty interesting actually. Okay, so first of all we need a 2-lane highway. So we're going to have this 2-lane highway right here. And we're going to build a roundabout. Let's see whether I can actually use these new guidelines to some useful effect here. So what I want to do, I remember actually doing this before and it was surprisingly successful, but not today. Come on, you bugger. Right, okay. There, there, and there. Okay, not the best, but it's actually, it's more helpful than me just doing it freehand. And yes, I know the whole, you can make an X grid, blah, blah, blah. I know. This is where it always goes terribly wrong when I start doing this. Oh, come on. It's good enough. It's good enough, right? Maybe not. No, wait. Everyone's like, I'm going to go put the kettle on, we're going to be here for like half an hour. Ah, why is there not a thing in this game just to do it? Okay, it's good enough, isn't it? Okay, a pre-made roundabout. Don't be stupid. No, I actually sometimes think I probably should do that. It depends if there's one which is the right size. Oh, it bloody is the right size. Christ's sake. Alright. Right. On this one specific instance, I will use a pre-made object. Right. Actually, it's kind of nice because we've got the trees in there as well. Right, so now we can just go back to this and upgrade it. Okay, sorted. Okay, so that's currently 2-lane. I may consider upgrading that, but we shall see. I might have to slightly alter this junction here, which would be frustrating. That wasn't too bad, was it, LT? It wasn't too bad, but we will see where we get to with this, eh? Right, now, next thing. Clear some space on this side of the road. Now, I am going to attempt to make a... I'll tell you what we should do, though. We should definitely use the same roundabout like that, just so that I have a sort of gridding system, essentially. Trouble is, I need to actually get it over here. I'm actually going to turn Anarchy on temporarily. This is going to fuck this up terrible, but it's okay. Just cope. We'll be alright. It's all going to be alright. We can do this. Believe. Right, okay. Calm down, alright? See? It's okay. Oh, crap. The only thing is... No, because maybe I can... Okay, I'm going to cheat this. Okay, alright, hold on. Wait, it's okay. I know exactly what's happening. I know exactly where I am. I know exactly what's going on. It's all good. Okay. So, we need to... do this over here. See, I told you it's going to be fine. Right, now, also, I need to... What's that? What are you saying, stream? Luton's on the planning committee. Yeah, I know. People often say, you know, imagine if I was doing this in real life. And I'm like, this is what real life is like. Have you not seen how they build roads and shit in real life? It's like, this is exactly how it goes. Okay, it's fine. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. Just relax. Okay, relax. Right. So... the only thing is, what am I going to do about this bit around here? I don't know. I'll come back to that. For now, though, let's get the roundabout actually in. So this is going to be even more anarchy than before. It's going to be real anarchy. Yeah, feel that anarchy. Yes! Yes. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, now we have our two roundabout things. Now just upgrade this to bang, bang, bang. Okay, now we just need to seamlessly link them across. Okay. Now instead of we're going to use again still 2-lane highway. So we have to do basically this. Now see, why is that going down? Oh, we've had this issue before, and I think it's because... Yeah, so it's like... Basically what I need to do is get across there. So what I have to do is sort of like build to that and then... But this should just build a... It should just build a bridge by default. We need like force bridge or whatever it is. Bridge forces the use of bridge, yeah. But then also, like, why is it not just stay up? See, this should be like that, basically. And we've had this issue many times before. Also, that bridge sort of pillars and stuff is totally wrong. Yeah, we need more like that. Let's have a look for... I'm just looking for... I'm just looking for the right kind of pillars here. Medium double concrete pillar? No. Medium concrete pillar. That's slightly better. So we just have to get the... Yeah, we can cope with that, look. Not perfect, but it's good. It's good enough. Okay, so we get that to like there, guys. Alright? Stay with me on this. Fucking... Oh, although weirdly it's decided now that it doesn't want to put a pillar in there. Which is annoying. Wait a minute. Why would it not put a pillar in there? After I literally just told it to. Oh look, it's like erased the pillar. How does that work? Anyway, so then basically we just have to connect into that, which as you see is not super productive. What is up with this pillar then? Well, I'm actually thinking to go about this a different way now. Maybe instead of having force bridge on, elevated, force the use of elevated pieces if available. We might go for that, might work better. This might be more what it's after. Just want to make sure it actually leaves. Yeah, see, look, it's doing the invisible thing again. But I know that you can change that in later. I think what we can do is, instead of having that on, yeah, that we can just do it like this. Also, I'm thinking the bloody snapping beyond is massive. This thing is a fucking pain in the ass, these guidelines. Damn, look, it hates that. Maybe it's to do with the roads, though. Maybe if the roads are a little bit further apart or something, I don't know. It's just kind of weird how... Yeah, I'm frustrating myself with why it's not doing this. See, this should be... Right, there we go. I'm thinking it is because the roads were like not wide enough or something, but... Anyway. Okay, right, that's perfect. Right, so now all we got to do is just have this one coming back again. which will be no trouble, obviously. What's that? Yeah, they could be a little bit close together, but I'm actually kind of fine with it not being closer together. Right, here we go. Stop doing that. Okay, and then this just connects to the road here. Right, great. That's actually working exactly how we want. Okay, so that's the first stage, and obviously I can tidy that up a little bit, but basically that's where we want it to be at, apart from this bit right here, which is not actually connecting, because it's a stupid piece of crap! Right. Okay, so that's working exactly how we want. So that will serve. Now, what I can basically do is I can connect now that to this road section right here, and then this will obviously connect to the industry down here. And I'm obviously going to tidy this up a little bit. But we still need our on and off ramps. So what we're going to do is we'll build also on and off ramps which go up between this. Now, before I do that, what I want to do is just correct this highway position here so that these look slightly more acceptable. Because as you can see, we obviously had to skew this a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better, and then we just need to look at this side here. So this road obviously needs to go with it a little bit. Still some more of these bloody concrete bollards down here. I thought I got rid of all these. Fuck my life! That's why I need to not... this game. This is why I need to not... Why is there not like an undo in this mode, I swear? Okay. That's no problem. I'll just put it back. God's sakes. Is that 3 and 2? Do I even have a 3 and a 2? Oh yeah, here. Oh, well, do you know what? Oh, I see. This is supposed to come down here, right? Yeah, like that. Oh, it's all gone tits up. Hold on. Wait. Perfect. Another triumph. I'm actually just gonna... I don't know anymore. I don't know. Now and then it's like, look, are the bollards there? Are the bollards not there? I don't know. What happens to the forced props when I just overlay them? I have to come back to that. Is it getting hot in here? It's just me. Think of the time it would take to get this done in real life. It takes contractors like 6 months to fill in one pothole. Yeah, I know, right? I do it in an hour. Okay, so we're having to move the roads a little bit here to make them look a bit more sensible, but that's okay. Kind of, sort of as necessary anyway. Right. So that's that. What's that? Yeah, I'm just getting burned out from this nonsense. That is a 4-lane going into 302 now. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, God. The horror. I'm just going to change it up. Also, I'm pretty certain there was a... Oh, I know. Yeah, because you can just do like the grid marquee selection for destroying. And then you can also just select like props. Right, so now you can do this. Yeah, so look, you can just do on props. So it's like quite a good way if you've got like a load of props that you want to delete, because you can just go like this. Like, see, in fact, actually, look, see, there's all these other ones that are hidden by the road. So I can just select all of those and then click, I think, delete. No. What is it again then? Toggle underground bulldozing. Okay. Oh no, that's just the move thing. Right, but then can't I click like delete or something? Or... Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. So you click like, there, bulldoze. Okay. I'd forgotten what there was with that. So yeah, you can, I knew there was a way to do it. So you can select like all of the stuff in one go and then just destroy it. Actually, we don't need that gigantic road there anyway now. So this actually may be no bad thing. It's kind of, I didn't really intend to fix that at this point in time, but now we have. So it's, now that's just what's going to happen. Like I say, I was going to kind of really have to do that at some point anyway, so whatever, it's fine. I'm just going to put a little lane go down through there, I think. Like that. Okay, also let's just fix my zoning now I'm actually on it. Get rid of that. Let's zone in on the end there, let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. So it wasn't so bad after all. That wasn't so painful. I'm going to save at this point because we've gotten quite far into this and I don't want to have to redo all of that again. Then it's heavily advised to build your main roads in one way in industrial areas. Don't tell me what to do. Do what I bloody want. I'll do what I like. I like what I bloody well say. Three Gnomes. He's also said that on another stream. What have I said? Getting hot in here. Okay, so now I want to build my off-ramps. Okay, now the off-ramp, obviously we're coming from the right and the left. So this one, we'll do this one first. So, what we need is this. And then this off-ramp is obviously going to go down to the highway, etc. So I think I always forget which one it is. It's forces the ground to follow elevation of the road. I think it's that. What does straight slope do again? I really forget this. Makes the road go straight from A to B instead of following the terrain. No, we don't want that. So what we want is, first of all, before we do anything, I need to ensure that I can smoothly connect the road to the actual highway. So by not using snap and turn anarchy on, so I need to, actually, we'll turn snap on. So basically, I always hate it with this where the off and on ramps kind of look really stupidly connected. So I want it to do that, but I want it to do that without it looking really glitched as hell. It's actually pretty tricky to do this. Because basically what you're trying to do is force it. Like that. Okay, so it just wants to, but even more so really. I mean, more than that. So really what I want is more like, you got to try and get it as good as possible without it being weirdly glitched out, but because most of the time the junctions are much more sort of acute than they are in real life. That's actually not too bad. So I tend to try and connect it like that first. So next though, we need to connect it up to here now. So I'm going to use this and come down here. Now, hopefully... So that's not actually how I want it to be. I think it is straight slope. I think you have to use straight slope in combination. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that basically creates like a little gradient line going down like this, guys. So it's actually a bit more realistic again in terms of our junction coming on there. Instead of it just being like raised up and down or having barriers, it creates like this nice kind of incline going down there, which as you can see just looks a hell of a lot better. Looks a lot more kind of realistic. And again, you can always just go in and just tweak that a little bit to get it looking more perfect. Okay, so that's basically how I want that to be. So that's going to be coming in, and then we're obviously going to have another one similar to that, which is going sort of up this way, right? So next one, we will just get probably back about here, And again, what I'll do first before we put that on is, in fact, this could even come right back here, I reckon. See again how glitched that is? It's very annoying. Let's try it from here. Okay, that's fine. This one won't be so bad actually, because all we've got to do is just come up to this point. So we should be able to get like that. And again, so that one's actually not so bad at all. It still has adjusted it, but not quite so much. Not as severely as the other one. But I might just sort of just bring that up a little bit. Yep, that's basically good. Okay, so now you can see we've got our nice on and off connections on this side. Now we just need to do the same on the other. This is actually coming together really, really nicely. I'm liking this so far. That roundabout is still going to be awfully crowded entry-exit wise. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll work it out. It's not a problem. It'll be alright. Okay, so let's have a think. Now, next bit we need to do is the off-ramp connecting this way. So this should be pretty straightforward again. And again, we want to try and get the on and off ramps sort of synced up, really. So this one is going to have to come in like that. And again, that's actually pretty good. And then we just also want this one now. Yeah, let's just see how this plays out. So I really want that to connect like that. But obviously reversed. It's not really working for me. Trouble is, this is a bit close to that. That'll work. With a little bit of tidying up, that'll work. Well, I say that. We'll see how much tidying up is required. Now, obviously, I can't raise it too much because it'll put this at a weird angle, but... have to be some sort of compromise. Also, this is kind of ballsing this junction up a little bit, as you can see. There we go. I think actually what we need is the... it's a tricky one. Also, what has happened to this? When did this become like this extremely odd shape? I don't remember that happening. Probably when I was connecting that right up to it, I've sort of buggered it up. I don't know if you've driven around Swindon. Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, there's a lot of roundabouts in that town. Okay, so let's get rid of that and also that. I think we just need a longer run-in on this to make it work properly. So maybe this is going to have to go a little bit further back or something, or more like that or something, I'm not sure. That's fine. Okay. Also, I think it's not helping us with this being quite so severe, but like maybe if the land was propped up a little bit more, I don't know. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, it's definitely, see what happens when that glitches, it gets real weird. I almost need to sort of fully remake that a bit. Anyway, it's not the worst. Sort of a happy compromise. I might have to sort of learn to live with that. Yeah, it's not the worst. I think we can handle that, you know. Okay. Right, so next one up. So which way are we going? We're going this way, so we need to connect up to this. Now this is going to be the one which is tricky, because as you can see, we have got a bit of industry going on here already. So I guess we're going to have to cut this corner off. Again, sorry people with businesses. We're going to have to cut that off. Get rid of this. Going to have to run that in basically on this side. I'm just going to go down there like this, guys. And we'll just see where we go with it. See what happens. Well, yeah, that's what happened there. It's actually not bad. It's not bad, it's just not what we need. I think what we need is, we need like an off-ramp here that sort of comes out like this. This is going to be the tricky thing, is getting this coming off of here, right? Right, there we go. So this is basically what we need. Okay. Right, that's the best I can do on that one. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now we can do the sweeping bit coming down here. Like that. And hopefully it won't be too extreme. Let's see what happens. It's going to be extreme, I know. Oh, actually, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, cool. Right, so all I got to do is obviously reverse the direction of that, which should let me do. Okay, that actually ended up working out pretty good. That's actually not as bad as I was thinking it might be. Okay, awesome. Yeah, this is actually pretty good now. The only thing that is bugging me a little bit is that, because of how weird this looks, but I'll come back to fix that maybe. Should be able to fix that better. Yeah, like even that's a lot better. Okay. Right, alright. So now, the other thing is we obviously need to connect off into the industrial area. So the biggest question is, like, how is the industrial area going to play out in the future? Don't know. So I'm going to have to kind of wing it again. Just sort of play it by ear. We will just put in another 4-lane coming down this way. Although, to be fair, probably requires, whilst we've got the opportunity, probably put a bigger than that in. We've got 4 lanes with medians, but I'm thinking maybe even we get a 6-lane in there. I don't know. Nah, I think a 4-lane should be just fine. Or we go back with the 5-lane asymmetrical like we had before, which that works pretty good. Damn, that does not like what I just did right there. It's not like that at all. Okay, that's weird. It's because I got Anarchy on. I think I accidentally placed 2 roads over one another or something weird like that. Okay, so we'll have like the asymmetric road coming down this way. Which I shall extend out a little way. Right. Okay, so we've got that going on. Now, we're going to need to connect up to this, obviously. And I'm probably going to just get a 6-lane for that. And just literally do a straight connect up to it. Just like that. So that will be serving the heart of our... industrial area. That can come back up a little bit. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Right, so that is how we're going to work that. And I think that that will actually work really good. Now, I'll obviously tidy this up a little bit. I'm going to save again. We've got a lot of tidying up to do around this to make it look really, really good, which we can just relax with now, I think. Makes it so, but the bare bones of it are there, you know. Then we also need to connect this up. So I'd forgotten about this. We also need to connect this up. So what we need here is really like a two-way national road again, connecting into that. So let's just get that. So this again, probably what we can do is just well, first before we do anything else, let's actually before we do anything else, let's just select. Let's just select props again. Just get rid of those props. So we're just going to do those out. And then, yep. Okay, and then we should be able to, I hope, yeah, so we've got this connecting point. So hopefully I can just bring this up. Because it's basically about the same level. And then we can just straight connect onto this. But it would be better if this was more like here. Which I need to sort of try and do without making that bit on the left next to me there just glitch out really badly. And also, yeah, that's going to be a kind of weird one. If I can straighten this out even a little bit, that's also going to help us. Okay. I mean, actually, we can just use a two-lane highway again to connect. Ah, wait, no we can't. Okay, so I think that is that. Yep, I think that is that. Ugh, triggering me so hard. Right, that's a little better. We're a little better off, guys. Okay, I can cope with that. Right, okay, so that is my junction sorted out. Right, so let's now save again. Would it be advisable to disable the left turn on that one ramp? The left turn. Which left turn? Are we doing Rubik's Cubes again right now? Disable the left turn. Left turn on which? On this? Well, that's coming in and going right. Oh, you mean this one here? Yeah, that should have been turned off before. The reason that one will still be on is because I've obviously, once you delete it, it resets it. What's that? The national road you have connecting to the roundabout, then you have two one-way ramps. What, here? No, because that comes in there, that goes there. It's just this one right here. This one shouldn't be turning. Oh, this is changed up, so I've forgotten how it looks. Manual traffic lights. Junction restrictions? No, it's this one. Change lane arrows. So no, there. That's what we want. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so that turns through into there. Oh, actually, I might just need to revisit this as well. Lane connectors. Although actually I don't think I need to do lane connectors on this. I think it's fine. I think I did have lane connectors on this before. Yeah, it's fine. So I don't think I need that. So with this one you can either go straight on or you turn through here. Okay, I'll just explain this junction. So like if you're coming down here, this is coming through here. So if you're coming down here, you can go on straight and connect, or you turn through this bit and it goes up like that. Okay, or if you are coming this way, you can come in on this road, and well actually if you just watch you'll see. Woohoo, where did that guy go from? It actually works really good as a junction. So these guys are going along here, look, and then they're jumping through. We're getting a bit of lag right now. Quite a lot of lag actually. I wonder whether that's because of some repathing issues or something. And there we are, like it's working again fine now. I think there was probably like a little bit of repathing issues there. I think a lot of vehicles were trying to like relocate like where they needed to be all in one go. Yeah, these guys are having a power breakdown because I obviously haven't connected up their power again. Turn that off. Okay, now they're all powered up. Oh yeah, the only thing is though as well, of course, that the rest of the town over here is also not powered up. So, where are we going to connect that from? Let's connect that from here. Okay, so that's temporary as well. I hate pylons, so I want to get rid of those as soon as possible. Oh, Tim, part of that junction is going the wrong way. Ready? Which part is going the wrong way? Oh, right, with the one-way thing. Yeah, so... No, that one's coming in and going around there. And this one's coming in and going around there. Which part is going the wrong way? The road under is going the wrong way. Don't think so. Coming on. Going off. You're going to have to be more specific, otherwise I'm not going to get it. The other side. Coming on. What, this one here? Don't think so. Not that. Just saying not that doesn't help a lot. I think we're going back to the core element of playing this Skylines game where people try to give me suggestions and make extremely vague like directions. The national road. Well, national roads are two-way. So they go one way and the other. They're not a single. They're not a one way. These are single. These are not national roads. These are single roads. Is this what you're talking about right here? Are you talking about here? Like say industry or say residential or something. You can't just make vague like the national road. This is all national road, like all the way up here. I'm pretty certain it's fine, but if you're correct, then I appreciate it. Let's just play on. Pretty sure it's okay. These guys are getting their power back. Power back, guys. There's some bits here that are like blacked out. Oh, it's the telephone lines. I think he just means the end of the highway, both lanes. Well, yeah, because they're not connected to anything. Yeah. Do you just mean this? Yeah, also we can just activate lane arrows. Look, you can see where everything goes. So basically, well, lane arrows are just in by default anyway. So like both of these are going the correct way. That's no problem. This one's coming up here, and then it goes around, and it comes off, and it goes there. And this one goes around there, off and off and off. And then this one right here is correct because this goes around here and here and here and here and here. It's all fine. It's all completely fine. So there's no problems at all. Okay, right. No, there's no problem. It's absolutely fine. Right, so we'll carry on. Right, the guys are getting back to figuring out where they are going, and they're starting to use the proper connections and junctions and stuff, which is really, really good. The residential road here is being used as well, so this is good. This is all working. So let's get some more residential down before we do anything else. Let's put this out through here. Nugan says, I see. Tell me which it is then. I definitely do not see it. Right, just get a bit more residential in here. The one-way junction you guys... Oh, okay, there's that line now. Okay, thank you. So... Why did that change? I don't know why that changed at all, because that one was correct before. It's never changed. That's weird. Also, why is it not letting me change it? That's very weird. I'm going to have to actually delete this out and lay it in again. That's very strange though. That was definitely not like that before, so I'm confused as to why that has changed. That's a very odd one. Do you know what that could have been? That could have been when I originally made the junction ages ago, and because that junction was never connected up the other way, that it never was apparent that that was a problem. No, it wouldn't have reset like that when I moved it. I think it was probably a problem very in the original time. But just for future reference, we've had this ongoing hilarious problem with the stream where, like, if you have a correction to make, that's fine and that's extremely appreciated. However, try to make your explanation as to where that problem is very... So, you know, saying something like, it's the national road is zero help. If you had have said, it's the multi-lane connection, you know, or even better, just you could have said, Luton, like, let's look at the road names, and then you could say, okay, it's the connection on Oriental Road nearest to Boomtown. Straight away, okay, that tells me it's like here, you know. But just saying it's the national road or something is like zero help. It just we'll be here all night trying to figure out which road it is if we have like vague descriptions like that. Okay, so let's just also move this road a little bit, because I just want to, now that they are semi-separated, just going to make it all the way, or almost all the way. Right, good. Okay, so we can work on a little bit of beautification in a minute as well. Okay. We shall let things play on. Very happy with this connection though, it looks really good. Now, as I say, I do have to figure out what I want to do right here, because currently this bit of road is nothing. I think arguably I'm just going to delete it for now, but it seems such a shame, but I'm going to get rid of that temporarily. Right, so that is our new road setup, and it's looking real good, actually, really good. Let's just fly past an overview. Although, where the hell are those industrial lorries going? Oh no! I wonder whether... Yep, I reckon. Oh no. I was about to say, I wonder whether my road restrictions have been reset, but no, they still look... So where the hell are those lorries going? Ah, they were lorries which had like a preset route. So again, this is what I was saying, like when I originally when I started playing the game again, you notice how we got like a little bit of lag with the cars, and what happens is that, if you didn't know already, all vehicles in Skylines have like a preset route. So they'll start at A, and then it goes, it works out where they're going to be. Once that car is on that route, it's not like a sat-nav where like if you turn off, it will correct the route. That's not how it works. Once it's on that route, it's going to that B, and it's going to get there. It's just going to go the way it's going. Okay, so if you delete its route like we have just done, it will just keep going to a point. It'll go as far as it can, and then it'll just delete randomly. So obviously, once it couldn't turn right, this was the point where those trucks would have had to turn right. So it gets to that point and then goes, there's no further road. Bip, and it just eliminates the vehicle. Luton, why haven't you included the train station in Boomtown District? What? I don't know what you mean. No, I need some water on these new houses here. Damn my stupid water pipe rule. I might have to abandon my water pipe rule, guys. I'm not entirely sure it's going to work. Okay, so I'm just taking a little minute here to see how our traffic is working. Literally the quietest highway that ever was. But much better for our industry now. Much better for our industry now. Not much better for our recycling, though, because they're going to have to take a long detour. In fact, we might even create like some kind of... I don't know. It looks cool, though. I'm very, very pleased with that. That was a good share by Nugan, guys, who shared that junction system so we could actually make that. Looks really cool. Oh, interesting. So now, I suppose that makes sense. So interestingly, the recycling trucks, their route to Boomtown over here is instead of coming off and going down this way, they come up through this roundabout system up through here. That seems really long-winded, and I'm wondering whether it wouldn't be worth our while to give them their own personal route later, but they're probably going to manage for now. So we'll see how we go. Right, next thing we're going to be doing next time, guys, is doing the railway station through to Timijay Ridge. So that's where we need to get to next time. But for now, that's where we are with Whitford Peak. It's looking good. Connections are in. Okay, that's going to serve this industrial area well. And often I sort of delete industrial areas like as we go through the game. I think I'm going to leave that there and sort of decal that up as we go along. There's even, you know, we could potentially get some, you know, harbour stuff happening later on down the line. But that's where we are for now. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you next time for some more City Skylines.